Hey, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another vlog of life at sea. Just few months back I came to my watch, in my evening watch, and as you can see I'm wearing this cap and this parka because it's too cold. In morning time it was around -3 -4 degrees Celsius, and evening time also I think it's below 1 degree Celsius, so you have to take care of yourself. Today it's going to be a little special watch because we have to do some big maintenance on the scrubber system. I will tell you what is the scrubber system later. And for doing the maintenance on the scrubber system, we have to completely black out the ship. Blackout means we have to shut off all the generators, no power supply. That means no air conditioning, no heater, no water supply. Like we cannot charge any electrical appliances, we cannot use any electrical appliances. So all these systems which you are seeing, it will be completely off. Also lights will not be working, only the emergency lights on the emergency generator. So there will be completely blackout, and it's not common. It's a different thing, like the whole big ship going completely dark. So we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. So right now the cargo operation is going on, and I will just go out and check with the cargo foreman that at what time they're expecting the cargo to be completed. After that only we can do the blackout thing. So this is the area where the cargo foremen, they usually sit, and I will now just go there and will ask them about the cargo completion time. And first I will wear the helmet. This vessel. Yeah, hi. Actually, can you tell me what time, like, you are expecting the cargo to be completed here?
Yeah, we already say to you, Fred, around 10.
Around 10 o'clock?
Yes, probably. Finish everything.
Okay.
Maybe half hour later, maybe half hour earlier. But
Okay.
around 10.
Okay, plus minus half hour or about
Yes,
10 o'clock.
maybe 10.
Okay, see ya.
Please.
Thank you very much. Down. Okay. So as you might have heard the conversation, so according to the foreman, the cargo will be completed around 10 o'clock. So I will now tell this to captain, and then he will plan the the things like the blackout, how he will do it, and the preparation and everything. So he will plan it accordingly. Attention everybody, we will be on total blackout starting from 11 o'clock tonight till 3 o'clock PM in the evening. All crew members are advised to fill up their water bottles. There will be no water, heater and blower supply till tomorrow evening. Thank you. Okay, so I've done the announcement. I think everybody will now fill up their water bottles and will take some extra blankets because it's going to be very cold. 1 degree, 0 degree Celsius temperature outside, and inside we'll have no blowers, no air conditioning, so I think we'll freeze. These guys have come from the workshop for the repair of the scrubber system. Okay, come. So the technicians from the shore, from the workshop, they have come on board, and now everything is prepared almost, and now we are just waiting for the cargo to be completed. After that we'll start the we'll black out and start the scrubber job. So we'll just go forward and we'll check the condition of the hold, that how much cargo is there and how much time it will approximately will be taking. So let's okay, so I guess there's another 2-3 hours more because they have not put the excavator yet. Excavator is like the payloader when the cargo is in bottom. So what they do, they put the payloaders inside the hole and that payloader will swap all the cargo, will collect all the cargo in one place, and from the grab they will then pick up the cargo. Till 11 o'clock this cargo will be finishing, and it's very cold. I'm here outside with this parka on. Actually this parka is very good, you know, it is saving me from a lot of, you know, cold, but still in this weather it's very tough without any AC, without any blower heater. So we'll not have that for the whole night and even till afternoon. So let's see how the night goes. I'll have to take 2-3 extra blankets, and let's see. It's a new experience, new thing. हाँ टंडेल, हाँ जी। तो यार मेरे को ना ब्लैंकेट दे दे भाई एक एक्स्ट्रा। और क्या, रात को भी लगेगा ना। किधर? अच्छा उधर है, ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, मतलब अंदर वाले में ना। ओके ओके ओके, चलो ठीक है, थैंक यू। ब्लैंकेट तो चाहिए, बहुत ठंडा है। चिकन राइस, chicken and rice, simple dinner today. And okay, I will now have my dinner and then I will tell you about this scrubber system. What is it? Like whatever I know about the system, I will tell you why it is on board and why all this maintenance is required for this system. So stay tuned. So right now I'm scanning the porterage bill. सबकी सैलरीज चले गई हैं, so this is the happiest time, happiest date of the month जब सबकी सैलरीज जाती हैं। तो ये अभी सबने साइन कर दिया, स्कैन करके कंपनी को भेजना है। तो that's what I'm doing. Okay, so now we will talk about the scrubber system. What is a scrubber system and what is the use of it? So basically a scrubber system is an exhaust gas cleaning system which is used to remove the harmful components and the particulate matter such as sulfur oxide, nitrogen oxide, which is produced as a result of combustion in the marine engine. Okay, so let us try to understand this in simple terms. In ships we have engines, we have generators, we have boilers, right? So to run all these things we use heavy fuel oil. As a result of that, the combustion will take place and the gases will be emitted, and these gases will contain high sulfur content in them. So after January 2020, the new regulation has come that no ship will produce more than 0.5% mass by mass sulfur content. So the exhaust will not have more than 0.5 sulfur content, 0.5 percentage of the sulfur content in it. So the shipping companies, the owners, left with now two options. First, they use low sulfur fuel oil, LSMGO, instead of the heavy fuel oil, which is very cheap in comparison to the low sulfur fuel oil. And other thing is the scrubber system. So they have to fit the whole scrubber system, what the scrubber system will do, it will wash the exhaust gases which will be emitted from all these generator engines and boilers. This system will use the seawater to clean the exhaust gases. And I know it is sounding a little bit weird that how can we clean the exhaust gases by water. So that's why we have the whole scrubber system fitted, which consists of the pumps which will take the seawater suction, and then it will have the towers, tower 1, tower 2, depending upon the ship, depending on the machineries, how many machineries they have. So there will be a main tower from where the exhaust of main engine will pass, and then they'll have the other tower, the secondary one, from where the boilers and the generator exhaust will pass through. And there will be having the demister pads and the all the mist pipelines and everything, the sprinklers, something like that. So it is a whole system, very big system, and initially it's costly, but like I said, the LSMGO is very much expensive than the heavy fuel oil. So if you'll be using heavy fuel oil and we'll be using the scrubber system both together, so the owner will save a lot of money over the time. So that's why this whole system is there. and I will not be talking much technical details about it because I'm not the right person to talk about that. It's just the, you know, whatever I've learned from my seniors, whatever I know from them, I'm just telling you all this. Maybe I'll not be very much specific on these details, and you please bear with that. So but yeah, in total this is the whole system. Why it is there? Because we have some regulations that we cannot emit more than 0.5% mass by mass of the sulfur content. That's why this scrubber system is there. It is fitted here. And also we can use heavy fuel oil. And yeah, one more thing, this scrubber system has certain modes like open loop, closed loop, and hybrid system. In these times most of the ships are using the open loop system. In this system what happens, that you take water from the sea, you are cleaning the exhaust, and this water along with the waste of the exhaust is going back again to the sea. So this is the open loop system, taking the water from the sea, cleaning the exhaust, and this water again going back to the sea. Now the system is all fine, but there is only one problem with that, is many countries doesn't approve of this system. Like we are going to Brazil, and there they don't want your open loop scrubber system because they don't want the waste to be discharged at their area. So in these type of situations, in these type of countries, we have to have both the systems. Like we still have to use the low sulfur marine gas oil. So we also have heavy fuel oil on the ship, we also have the low sulfur fuel oil on the ship, and we also have the scrubber system in case when we are on the open sea, in the mid sea, in the open waters, then we can use the scrubber system. We will, you know, run the engines, generators, and the boilers, everything on the heavy fuel oil, and we'll use the scrubber system and like that. And when we are in the Sika area, or we are going to some country where they don't want your scrubber system, so there we use the low sulfur marine gas oil, LSMG. So this is the whole thing, and I hope थोड़ा बहुत तो समझ में आ गया होगा. So now the basic of this video was not to, you know, tell you detailed information about the scrubber. It was about the blackout, and अभी तो हुआ नहीं blackout. It's 9:40, and now I'll go down and we'll see what is the situation. But before I go down and check on the cargo, उससे पहले एक काम कर लेते हैं. I need a blanket because सब blower AC बंद होने वाला है, so I need a blanket. And GS has kept, okay, there are some new blankets. There is a linen store, so I am taking this one with me. So now I've got 2 blankets with me. ठंड नहीं लगेगी शायद, उम्मीद करता हूँ.